Hey, it's Dustin, and I wanted to talk more broadly about a question that I sometimes get, which is what do I think the future of AI is? Where do I think all of this is going? Where do I think AI is going to be in 5 years? So I'm in my mid 30s, and that makes me old enough to realize that I know that I can't predict the future. I've realized that making a 5 year plan is kind of futile, and I have no idea where I'm going to be in 5 years. I usually make like a 1 year plan of my goals for the next year at the end of every year around New Year's. But in the past, I've had 5 year plans at work and they never end up. I mean, I've ended up on different continents, or like I bought a house, got married, and had a kid within a 5 year window where previously I wouldn't have expected that. So pretty much everything is possible, and I think trying to extrapolate out that far might just be kind of like a losing game. It's cool to kind of think about what's going to happen, but the truth is that nobody has any idea. Two quotes that kind of come to mind are, "There's more things in heaven and earth that are dreamt of in your philosophy," from Shakespeare, as well as "Truth is stranger than fiction." So I think it's really silly to think that we can predict or even imagine where AI is going to go in the future. Like, for example, I just bought a Fitbit. It's not even the newest or the best Fitbit, but for $100, it can tell me how many steps I take in a day, my heart rate throughout the day, my blood oxygen levels, variation in my skin temperature, my breathing rate. How does all this work? I don't know. There's like a little light or a laser or something in there that shines in my skin, and then the stuff just shows up on my phone. But really, I have no idea how technology works. I think, to be honest, most of us, we just use it. We don't really know what's going on behind the scenes. Same thing with like the internet. I've got internet flying through the air around me right now. You're watching this probably on Wi-Fi as well, and that internet is 100 times faster than the AOL dial-up that I had growing up as a kid. And if you asked me like 20 years ago to predict most of the technology that we would have today, I wouldn't be able to do it. I would be like amazed at some of the stuff that we have today when I was a teenager now. But I guess my point is that's even more so the case when it comes to AI. Things are evolving in the AI space at an exponential pace. I think exponential isn't even the right word for it. I think it's like logarithmic or something, where things go from like this to just like, like instead of things like doubling, it's like hundreds or thousands of times faster. Like, things are happening in the AI space not in like decades, but years at the longest. Sometimes these leaps are being made in like months or even weeks at a time. So it's just crazy. I don't know. So at this point, I think we're just kind of along for the ride. Not even the people really creating AI seem to know what's going on. We're just kind of going along with it. But what I do know is that right now there's an amazing opportunity. I can't promise that you'll have that opportunity in the future, so I recommend you take advantage of it now. I don't know if things are going to get better or worse with AI in the future. It could go all dystopian. It could be a utopia. Who knows? But what I can tell you is that right now, it's easier than ever to do pretty much anything. Like, all the information and all the technology that you need is online for free or very cheap. So it's easier than ever to start a business, write a book, to make music, create a video game. All the stuff is out there. I'm pretty sure they have like a online MIT course on YouTube where you can do like a whole course in like astrophysics or all these other things free online if you really want to. So right now, AI is good enough that you can really do amazing things with it. You can use it to write 100 blog posts a month for a website. You can use it to make $50 an hour doing writing for people pretty easily. So if you aren't taking advantage of it, experimenting and staying up to date, I really think you're leaving a lot on the table, and that's why I'm so interested in AI at the moment, and really looking forward to the future as well.